So today we're going to take a look at one of the weirdest items I've seen on Amazon. This is the Divoom Ditoo Pro Retro Pixel Art Speaker. And this is just such a unique thing. By the way, this is the packaging. It doesn't, like, it'll come in a box from Amazon, but it's not like a box designed for this. It's just the packaging box. It comes like a little gift bag. Of course, I've tried it and I've used it. I put it back in the box. The packaging was such a unique experience, but we'll get rid of the bag. And this is how it comes. And it's like on the back, it says what it is. It's the Ditoo Pro. It's got a 15-watt audio speaker. It's got a pixel art screen. It does smart alarm. It's got keyboard light effects. It's programmable. It's got radio. It's got a load of different features. It's obviously got an app as well. Just like everything has these days. This is such a cool little case. It's like a rubber handle on top there. And if we read it, it just says here, it's kind of hard to read. It says the ultimate music experience. It basically just says a little bit about when the company started in 2006. And if we open it up, here is our product. If we lift it out, we'll just put the product to the side a second. In the bottom of the packaging, we have a Type-C to USB-A cable. We have our manual. It's quite thick, although it is in like probably like 20 plus languages. And then in the bottom, a few stickers. Is that kind of cool? So this is the item itself. It does look like a little computer, which I quite like. It's got, like, I think these are mechanical keys. It'd be hard to see on screen, but there's like blue, so I think these could be like Cherry MX blue switches or something. Very clicky. It's got a really nice feel to it. So this is around it, the speaker on top. It's like the subwoofer piece at the back. Under this flap where it says on and off is a SD card button, supports up to a 64 gig micro SD. It says 5V 2 amp for the power of charging, and it's got a power button. So while I'm here, I kind of had some problems using this, getting it to charge. It seems to only like specific chargers or like cables. I didn't actually use the one in the box, but normally I just charge everything up on my MacBook charger. It didn't like that, but it did work with just a to C into like a USB plug. And also I couldn't charge it off my MacBook Pro either from a C to C cable. I don't know what's with that, but we have this on the pad, pixel art, 8-bit digit, 1976, I don't know what that means. Kind of got a bit of like a war aesthetic, I suppose. And here's the bottom. It's got a bit of a grip to stop it, you know, moving around on the desk. It's shiny plastic, so you can probably see my fingerprints all over it from handling it like this. And another little thing that it's got like right here is it's got this like switch. It's also got a gold button. This gold button, if you don't know what it does, it stops the audio from playing, like disconnects the Bluetooth. So if you like hold it, it'll disconnect the Bluetooth, so you can have it still on. If you want to just watch something on your phone in a different room or something, you can do that. So let's power it on and show you what it looks like. It does these cool little animations. As you can see, I quite like that. So we have a few different options here. It's already connected to the device that we have it connected to. And it does have a microphone. It's picking up the sound as I'm speaking, as you can see here. But there are a few different options that we can do on here. I'm just going to cycle through them quickly. There's a few different options. You can put your own pixel art like images on it. These are all things that I've installed onto the screen from the community that there is for this product, which I do quite like. We're just going to put it on the general clock screen. And I'm going to get the iPad and I'm going to show you some of the different features that you can do with this. So this is the app that the Ditoo Pro comes with. I believe this app is basically for all of the Divoom pixel art display things. So when you do get your device, you obviously have to add it to the app. And there's a process for doing that. But if we go back to our app controls for this device, there's quite a few different options for things, just like the clock. And they change pretty fast. The update is pretty quick. If we go back to the one, let's leave it on this one for the time being. Can change the colours to a degree. These keyboard lights here, I don't see a way to control these through the app. There is a way to control them on the keyboard. We'll get to that in a bit. We'll go through some of this app stuff first. So that's how you can change the clock. And of course you can change the brightness up and down as well with the iPad. You can also do it on the device itself, so you don't always need to use the app. This, I don't really know what this screen is for. It says the lights, maybe, I don't know what this screen's really for, this lighting screen. Maybe it's for like if you're a Twitch streamer or something, maybe you want some lights. This cloud channel feature is pretty cool. These are things that the company picks out every month. It says here 20 to 30 minute 25 minutes. They'll basically put the coolest animations on your little screen for you. One of the other ones that's on here is the visualizer. This like plays like music. Like if you play some music, this will like obviously like you know, like create these little sound waves and cool things like that. I quite like this block one, but there's also some like quite wacky ones where this guy will move. There's like this woman in a forest. Oh, what's this one? And there's like this speaking one, which is also quite unique. And then there's this custom shop here. You can have 3 windows of custom stuff. So if we go onto our third window, I haven't done out on this one yet, and we just click the little plus icon, it's going to take us to this place where we can install all sorts of different user-created like animations, and you can just put these. So let's pick this like TV one, and now if we upload this to device, and there it is. There is our TV animation. If you add more of these, like my first one, if you watch, they will go through the cycle. Now it's playing them off, man. After this one, it'll play like this YouTube icon. It will create a cycle like that. If you just have the one on the screen, that animation will play continuously. There's, of course, options to change all this. So you can get an animation to play once, so many seconds. And if you've got one of these on, it will show the time every so often. You can change that as well. This one was the weirdest one. It's called Lyric. I presume this must work with some apps. I just can't get it to work. I haven't really played too much with it, but I just can't really get it to like work in a way that would be useful. All I've really seen it do is it'll play the title of a song. You playing it through like Spotify or something like that. So let's have a look at some of the other features. That's the customizability side of it. And here, if we go into this section, our more section, we have some bits where we can design, we can animate. You know, this is also where you would set up the radio portion of the thing. If you wanted to play some radio stuff on here, there's all these different radio stations. I don't really know. I take it these would be online radio stations. And then of course you can play local audio. And if you've got the micro SD card installed, you can play that as well. So there's a few other things on here. You can have it doing a stopwatch animation. If you really wanted, if you wanted to have a stopwatch, one of the cool ones that I did see on here was a scoreboard. If you had like some sort of game or something and you wanted to keep score, that's there. You can also have notifications on here. One of the interesting ones was you can actually play games on this device. So if I spin the iPad round, some of them I didn't really understand how they work properly, but simple ones like this breakout game here. Yeah, it's just like breakout. It's a kind of a weird function to have on a speaker. It's a speaker that's also a console. It's unique. These aren't like brilliant games by any means, but it's a function, and well, you can't really complain having a few more functions on something. Another thing you can do is you can write your own text if you want it to come up on here. So you can write text in the box. Oh, we can add different like effects to it as well. There's all sorts of like different things you can do. You can really make this thing you're only going to put the time into creating different things for it. But how is it in like daily life? It's a weird gadget. It's more of a desk toy than like a Bluetooth portable speaker that you take out and about. The speaker is very loud. It kicks out a lot of bass in my opinion. Can't really demonstrate that through YouTube, and playing music would probably just get this video taken down. But it's a very good speaker. It's 15 watts of power. It's more than enough for me. The build quality on the device is really nice. Some things I don't like. It comes in a array of different colours. This green colour I just thought might show best on video. And the build quality is nice. It's weighty as well. That's that speaker in there. So one thing you can do as well, I'll try and bring this up a bit more, is you can change the effects on the lights. You can turn them off if you don't like the lights. You just hold down this little arrow button here, and it'll cycle through some different options for you. There's some decent effects on here. But if you really want, you can just turn it off by holding that little yellow M button. And this little thing here, the little like gear shift, oh, will play and pause music as well. And I think that's really cool. It's a really nice device. It will sit on a desk nicely. Like I said, it's got the nice grip on the bottom. It's not really going anywhere unless you're really pushing it. My biggest gripe with this thing is the on and off button. It's here. You can press it on the rubber bit. You don't have to have it out, but it's also in there. It's kind of annoying to me if it's on a desk. You gotta like reach behind and switch it off. It's a gripe of mine with that, but other than that, it's a nice device. It's a cool novelty, guys. I will say this item does seem to come on sale on Amazon. It says it retails at about £90. I see it for about 60 often. It's either on like a limited time deal, or there's like a coupon you can apply and you can get it cheaper. But if you want a cool little novelty desk speaker, I highly recommend this one. It's got the nice feel, the nice switches, and it's really loud if you want a nice loud Bluetooth speaker for the room. I think it's a bit too bassy for some music, but I'm personally going to use this as like a podcast speaker. I think it's great for that. What do you guys think of this unique desk like speaker novelty gadget thing? I don't even know what to call it. It's intrigued me for a while. I finally got one. I just want to know what you guys think of it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know below what you think, and I'll see you next time.